It's an exciting and important time to be a part of Arlington. As the chairman has said, we are at a crossroads. So I just want to frame my brief comments around 4 questions. What is Arlington? Why have we succeeded? What are our challenges? And how can we succeed in the future? According to livability.com, Arlington is America's 3rd best place to live. We're small, yet smart. We're ground zero for the creative class and millennials. Our public schools are outstanding, our crime rate is low, our streets are safe, and neighbors help neighbors. Our smart growth planning is a national model and provides a broad and balanced tax base, as you heard, between our commercial and residential properties. Transit and thoughtful land use planning have been our prime engines of redevelopment. Our tax rate is among the lowest in the region, and the AAA bond rating reflects a strong fiscal management. We have great trails, refreshed parks, and we embrace diversity and care for the most vulnerable among us, whether in the dawn, dusk, or twilight of life. So, what have been the keys to our success to date? I'll highlight 4 things. I've spoken about these this past year. 1, we have a vision, and we do long-term planning. And you know what they say? Vision without action is a daydream. Action without a vision is a nightmare. We don't plan for tomorrow or for the next election. We plan for the long term, the sustainable plan, sometimes 20 and 40 years out. Second thing, we believe it is worth working with residents and business leaders toward a consensus view. And that doesn't mean unanimity. It does mean trying to forge a broad understanding of a path forward. Third thing we've always done is innovate, develop partnerships. Innovation is not limited to the private sector. We seek creative solutions. We look to others' best practices. If we don't find them, we create one. And we aggressively seek to leverage other resources. And finally, we do what we say we're going to do. We have a commitment to actually act upon our plans and to make investments required. So, third question, what are our challenges? And most of our big challenges, in fact, result from our success in creating a desirable community with high-quality services. The chairman, I think, has very ably identified those big challenges. The facilities needed to meet our growing demands and identify where to put them, enhancing our economic competitiveness and housing affordability. So finally, how do we successfully respond to these challenges? I would say that we all have a role. We need to engage the stakeholders in this community in a discussion about how to respond to these challenges and to discuss, therefore, our future. I very much embrace the initiative as outlined earlier for this board. Residents and businesses will be called upon to participate with an open mind, shed some self-interest, think broadly, and seek workable compromise. Our democracy and broader civic engagement is, by definition, messier, slower, and more expensive. Yet it is preferable. It clearly places a greater responsibility on each of us. Our professional staff, who are some of the best in the country, will be called upon to listen deeper, communicate and facilitate more effectively, and help us get where we need to go. The partnership and collaboration between the county board and school board needs to get even better. We heard this from the community, and I believe it is already happening. And the 5 of us need to model the respectfulness in light of honest differences of opinion, and we model that respectfulness that we're asking of others. I intend to do that and to commit myself to the hard work and hard listening to ensure that this board functions well and that Arlington continues to thrive. I'm particularly interested in several ongoing efforts. I'll just identify them briefly. Tandem NSI, the public-private partnership we launched last year that has helped cement our position as the hub of the new innovation economy. Connect Arlington, our high-speed broadband fiber investment that will attract and distinguish Arlington in the market, attract the businesses we need. Third, implementation of the community energy plan. And fourth, the follow-up work needed to ensure the revitalization of the Columbia Pike and Crystal City corridors. Arlington has always excelled in the provision of our core services: public safety, education, roads, or transportation. And we still do. We must and will scrutinize every dollar and get the best value possible. Yet what has always distinguished Arlington and made us a great community was the proud and thoughtful pursuit of our core values that stretch us beyond the standard services to value the arts and culture, help those less fortunate with affordable housing and human services, to do our part to protect the environment, and to provide quality recreation, trails, parks, and transit. Moreover, we value diversity and embrace people's differences as a source of this community's strength. These core progressive values fuel our pride and our passion for Arlington. This is what makes Arlington, Arlington, and what I will stand for and fight for every day. I remain eternally optimistic. I know there is a somewhat different mood in the country these days, and now we realize that we're not immune from some of these pressures. Yet we have proven our creativity and our resilience in meeting past challenges, and we will again. Together, we will build a promising future for the generations of Arlingtonians who will follow us. If we can't do it, who can? Thank you, and Happy New Year.